Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wide with Declan. As always, we will discuss NASCAR-related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is Parker Kligerman will not return to big machine racing after the 2024 season. So Parker Kligerman is a NASCAR driver and pit reporter for NBC Sports. He was part-time racing in the Truck Series for Henderson Motorsports for a very long time. He ended up collecting a few wins, with the last of them being at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course in 2022, the inaugural race for the Truck Series there. And the inaugural race for the Truck Series there, and it was also in October of 2022, it was announced that he would be going full time with the big machine racing team for the 2023 season. Last year he raced for them. He made the playoffs, but was eliminated in the first round. This year he is seated comfortably over 60 points above the cut line in 11th place. He would have been 87 points if not for a penalty, after a 20-point penalty for an illegal spoiler modification after the Michigan race, or at the Michigan race. But this will be his last full-time season. He will not be back full-time behind a NASCAR ever again after the end of this 2024 season. And the main topic of the week is the NASCAR playoffs continue for week 2 at the Watkins Glen International. So, with Joey Logano, with his win in last week's Quaker State 400, punches his ticket to the round of 12. Kyle Larson takes a bit of a hit from his wreck in Atlanta. However, the other guy, he's still above the cut line. However, the same can't be said for the guy who absolutely piled into him as he was still spinning. Chase Briscoe, after the crash, finds him over 20 points below the cut line in 16th. And if he has another race like that, he's definitely going to be in a must-win coming into Bristol. So, Ryan Blaney, all the Penske boys are seated good. Ryan Blaney, with a damaged car, is seated pretty high. However, the Joe Gibbs teammates of Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin, obviously Denny Hamlin was a non-factor all day in this past weekend's Atlanta race. Was over a second off the pace in qualifying. He was over a second off the pace in qualifying and basically did nothing in the race other than being involved in the final lap crash. Martin Truex was collected in a crash with Chris Buescher and Ryan Blaney late in the race. Blaney rebounded to finish third. However, Truex had suspension damage and went to the garage with only a few laps to go. And that makes it Brad Keselowski and Harrison Burton are tied for the final spot above the cut line. Burton finds himself +0. Keselowski, Daytona winner Harrison Burton is +0, and Darlington winner from earlier this year Brad Keselowski is -0. So it's getting tight. So it's tight around the bubble. All right, and that brings us to our weekend prediction for the Cup Series. We have Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott. My pick to win is Chase Elliott. He has done really good here. Hasn't won here since 2019, however. However, Hendrick has won the last couple races here with William Byron last year, Kyle Larson in 21 and 22, and Chase Elliott in 18 and 19. So they've won every Watkins Glen race. Obviously, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Watkins Glen race was moved to the Daytona Road Course, and Chase Elliott won that race. So he technically won Watkins Glen 3 years in a row. And now, and your long shot of the week, brought to you by Original Big Shot Bobs. Your long shot of the week brought to you by Original Big Shot Bobs. We have Chicago Street Course winner Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman is a bit of an underdog when it comes to road racing. However, he got it done at the Chicago Street Race, had a fast car there. No, I know the race was shortened, but he still got it done. And that does it for this week on 4 Wide with Declan. As always, thanks for watching. Subscribe and bye for now.